Select the countermeasures, whichever is there. Then among the countermeasures, prioritize which one is the best and what. And next, implement the countermeasure you have selected. Evaluate the countermeasure. Okay. So in that data collection, so for this, what is the for identifying the hazardous location? What is the data required? Okay. For identifying the hazardous location, we need 4 data. First one is crash data, second one traffic volume, third one is police report, fourth one is supplementary data. That is local knowledge, interviews or special survey. Okay. Next, after collecting the data, it may have some of the limitations. Those limitations are this. Okay. So they may ask the question, what are the data collected and what are their limitations for an hazardous location identification procedure. Okay. Next, we will take up what are the criteria for hazardous location. What are the criteria? So you told so many things you told in the next class. The site is hazardous. How will you declare that is hazardous? Frequency of accidents and number of accidents. Good. One major factor. Huh?
Types of accidents.
Okay. No, types of accidents also. Whether it is just injuries, minor injuries, or it is a fatal death. Okay, good. Next, frequency of accident. Type of accident next. Reason for accident. Okay, that can be also. See, the criteria is one is number of crashes or crashes per kilometer. So take out the length of that particular road. For that particular length, how many crashes are being recorded? Okay. So I have given you some of the definitions: crash per population, crash per kilometer, right? Those things you have to mention here. That's it. So number of crashes based on number of crashes. Next, based on rate of crashes. Rate of crashes in the sense what? Frequency. Okay. Based on first one is number of crashes, second one is frequency of crashes. Next, number and rate both considering with arbitrary threshold value. What is threshold value? What is threshold? The threshold value is nothing but the standard limited value, whether it may be less or maximum. So minimum value we called minimum threshold value, maximum we call maximum threshold value. Understood? Understood? So minimum or maximum value, particular standard minimum or maximum value, we call it as threshold value. Arbitrary is nothing but imaginary threshold value. That's it. Arbitrary. So for a road, I'll fix 5 is my threshold value. Minimum 5 accidents, I'll fix as a threshold value. So what that indicates, if 5 accidents are occurring, that I'll declare as a hazardous location. If 4 is occurring, I'll declare as considered to be hazardous. Not hazardous, considered to be hazardous. Okay. Next one is potential crash reduction method. So whether any improvement facilities can be added or any measures can be given that particular area, that I'll not declare it as a, I'll not consider as a hazardous location, which can be treated. Okay. See, some accidents are occurring, some 7 to 8 accidents are occurring per month or per year. Per year 7 to 8 accidents are occurring. So what I can do, I'll look for countermeasures, look for measures to reduce the accident. If measures can be applied to that site, then I will not considered serious about that hazardous location. I will not consider it a serious category. Okay. If something countermeasures cannot be applied, any facilities cannot be given. Okay, some very congested road is there, you cannot provide a flyover there, you cannot provide skywalks there, you cannot provide foot-over bridge, or you cannot provide subway. Okay, understanding? So that is critically hazardous location, too dangerous hazardous location. Where will come in urban locations where the area will be very less, one road will be there, really dangerous. Something like market roads. Generally, it's identified as market roads in every district and state. Okay, market roads will be busy with too many pedestrians, too many motorcyclists, correct? And some of the market roads will be very narrow, very narrow. We cannot provide any facilities there, and the only thing we can make sure of the enforcement, but the population will be very high, or the road users will be very high there, so enforcement will not work. So that kind of roads we consider as potentially heavy hazardous location. Understood? Next, type or combination of type of crashes. Type of crashes, whether it is a normal injury, heavy fatal death, crashes, etc. Understood now? So here only titles are there. Here only some titles are there. You should add your own sentence. Okay? So 6 titles are there. Take any 5 titles. So 2 marks each. Write down with an example. One example. How will you consider it is a critical hazardous location? It is a dangerous hazardous location. How will you consider that? You will write with an example. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Next one is exposure measure. Next criteria is exposure measure. First criteria is what? First criteria is crashes. Okay. First criteria was crashes. There is a number of crash, frequency of crash, whether the reduction procedure can be applied or any facilities can be given or not. Then number of crashes with minimum value, maximum value consideration. So that is what crashes. Next is exposure measures. Based on exposure measures, that is one of the criteria. How exposure measure is one of the criteria. Exposure measures nothing but environment. So whether the exposure condition or environmental condition of that particular road is risky or not. Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir.
If any of the road is very risky compared to environmental sector and one of factors, then it is considered as critical hazardous location. Okay. Example, you can write foggy locations and roads on the top of the hills. The guard sections which are roads on top of the hills are very frequently dangerous during the morning session, early morning session, and night time also. Understood? Next is for example, we have Agumbe Ghat connecting Shimoga and Udupi. Yeah, this is a famous ghat, Agumbe Ghat. You might have heard.
Yes, sir.
Where is Agumbe Ghat?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Agumbe Ghat is one of the famous in South Karnataka. That connects Shimoga and Udupi. That is the only way to connect Shimoga and Udupi. Direct connection. Okay, that ghat will be closed from morning 6 to will be open from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Morning to evening it will be open. From 6 p.m. to again morning 6 a.m. it will be closed because of the risky factor involved. Okay, something like that. Next comes severity. Severity of accidents. Severity is what? Killed, injured, not injured, something like that. So if the deaths happening are more, death fatality is more, then they will consider as a critical hazardous location. Then major injuries are occurring, like what is that, hand injury, leg injury, which cannot be treated. Medically treatment is not possible, or it is very difficult to treat. Something kind of category I will consider as critical. Minor injuries and minor things I will not consider as a critical hazardous location. I will just consider as a hazardous site or hazardous location, but I will not consider as a critical one. Understood now?
Yes.
First one is crashes and its characteristics. Next one is exposure measure. Next one is severity. So if I shall identify some of the critical hazardous location in Kalburgi, you should first consider to this one. Understood? So first consider the criteria, something like what the crashes, how many crashes are occurring, and what is the frequency of that crash, etc. Then consider exposure measures. Then consider severity of that accidents or crashes. Okay. Next comes site specification.
All Samudra.
So consider the site specification. What is site specification? Site specification. What you will write is site specification.
Vishnu. Like accident happening, the condition of that area, like
Site specification is nothing but engineeringly it is good or not. Engineering technical way, if you are talking in a technical way, engineering perspective it is good or not. Visibility, geometrics, facilities, free from roadside hazardous facilities. Okay, understood now? So site specification is nothing but engineering perspective. What and all will come? First one is visibility. Second one is geometrics. Third one is roadside facility. Good roadside facilities are there or not. Next thing is free from any hazardous roadside facilities, any hazardous shop windows or something. Okay, these are the things which occur in site specification. Okay.
yes, sir.
And next one is time period. They are telling time period. Time period is nothing but before and after the time analysis. Okay. Means what? Frequently changing area, sudden changing area. Means this month it will be some vehicles, next month it will be doubled, volume will be doubled. This month it will be very fine environmentally condition. Next month it will become too dangerous, foggy area. Understood? There are some areas like this. Majorly the areas all are foreign countries. Switzerland and New Zealand, every area will behave different. In every month it will behave different. Sometimes that rain will occur, heavy rain will occur. Sometimes some chemicals fall from sky, red chemicals, blue chemicals, something like that. They call it as rain or black rain, something. Understood, no? So this is not much important with respect to Indian conditions. Any places you know about something like this in India, which behaves differently, or what to say, unpredictable way. We cannot predict that place. One thing occurred in Taj Mahal, something acid rain occurred in Taj Mahal. So nobody predicted acid rain. Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
Any other examples? Himalayas will behave different. Whatever the roads beneath the Himalayas, near Himalayas, Leh Ladakh roads, and roads between Pakistan and India border, and roads between Nepal and India border, they will act differently. Depends on weather condition. Heavy storms will be there. Nepal and India border, frequent heavy storms will be there sometimes. Sometimes heavy rainfall will be there. Sometimes heavy breezes will be there. Okay? Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Time period right on the example, Nepal and India border. Roads between Nepal and India. Understood?
Yes, sir.
So this is all about the criteria or procedure. Now we'll come to countermeasures. So what are countermeasures? The name itself indicates what are countermeasures.
Measures for like crash measures.
Okay. Then what is the difference between the measures and countermeasures? Some crash occurred, you will try to negotiate it. Then we will call it as measures also. Then what is the difference between measures and countermeasures?
So, elemental measures, sir.
Yeah, correct. Someone correct. The measures and countermeasures both are same, but in countermeasures we will talk particular measure. Okay, measures we talk in one particular system way, like engineering methodology, enforcement methodology, and educational methodology, something like that, in a system or way, in a particular way. Countermeasure is nothing but we will talk in a particular way. That intersection, reduce the conflict points by channelization, reduce the conflict points by flyover, reduce the conflict points by median, something like that. Particular, if we talk in a particular way, we call it as countermeasure. If we talk in a systematic way, like system way, educational, enforcement, engineering stuff, so we call it as measures. Understood?
Yes, sir.
So what is the principle of countermeasures development? What is the things you should consider while developing or while identifying the countermeasures? What is the principle of examination? When you are writing an examination, what are the things you will consider? What is the principle?
Hey,
Principle is nothing but what are the things you will consider. That's it. If you are tackling that, if you are going for a war, what are the principles you will consider? Something like that. For examination, if you are writing one examination, what is the principle of that examination? What is the principle of an examination? What are the things you will consider during examination?
We should thorough about the subject. For going in like writing examination, we should know about the subject.
Okay, good. I thought we should do group discussion. One principle of examination is we should do group discussion, and the answer should be same for every answer scripts. Means everyone should write the same answer. That's why answer script to be passed to each and everyone. There should be some rules like that. Correct? If the answer sheet is very difficult, there should be an option to change the question paper. If the question paper is very difficult, there should be an option to
Yes, sir.
Then, if too much difficulty in answering the question paper, the invigilator should stay outside the examination hall. Correct?
For 10 minutes, sir.
For 10 minutes. And most importantly, last 10 minutes. Correct?
Yes, sir. Last 10 minutes is a vital role.
Okay, let us come to what are the principles during examination? First one is you should understand the subject. you should represent the subject. First, second one. See, while writing an examination, you should consider some of the points. It is called principle of that particular work. What are the principle of examination? First, you should consider about the subject. You should thoroughly know the knowledge of the subject. Next, second thing, you should maintain the time. Correct? Next, third thing is the presentation. What are the answers to the write the answer to the question and write whatever required and do not write whatever is not required. Something like presentation depends on presentation. Next thing is knowledge. Second thing was the timing. Third thing was presentation. Something like that. Understood? Similarly, if you are planning for countermeasure, what are the principle of the countermeasure? What you will consider?
It should reduce conflict points.
Very good. It should serve whatever your objective. Whatever your planned objective is there, it should serve that. Then only it is useful. Whatever the countermeasure you have given, that will be useful. If not, it is not. Understood, no? First principle is correct. That is the first and major principle. It should serve our objective. Next. You might have read in some of the question, some of the next, whatever the design you will do, it should be very easy to understand, very easy to implement. Understood?
Yes, sir.
For the countermeasures you will give, that should serve our objective. First of all, it should reduce our accident rate. It should be very easy to understand to the public. Okay, you will understand. You are the designers. You will understand. But we are doing it for the public, so it should be understood by the public easily, and it should be easy to construct also. Okay. Next, any other principle? Any other principles?
Study the area thoroughly.
Countermeasure kotta admele. You have given one countermeasure. You have said generalization of that particular intersection. So generalization of countermeasure. So ಅದನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಏನೇನ್ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ ತಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಏನೇನ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ ಜನರಲೈಸೇಷನ್ ಯಾಕೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ರೆಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗಲಿ. ಸೊ ಟು ಸರ್ವ್ ಅವರ್ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ is over. Next, it should be very easy to understand for the public. Public ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಜನರಲೈಸೇಷನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು ಆ ಥರ ಆ ಕಡೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗ್ಬಾರ್ದು. Next is easy to construct. Easy to construct, not a problem. Next, any other things you will consider in your mind?
Economy.
Very good. Economy. It should be in our economy. Okay, good, correct. ಅದೇ ಹೇಳಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ, ಸುಮ್ಮ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ಗೆ ನೀವು ಸ್ಕೈ ವಾಕ್ ಸಬ್ವೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಪೋಸ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಫುಟ್ಪಾತ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಪೆಡೆಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯನ್ ಝೀಬ್ರಾ ಕ್ರಾಸಿಂಗ್ಸ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಸಿಗ್ನಲ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಪೆಡೆಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯನ್ ಸಿಗ್ನಲ್ ಟೈಮಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು. ಅವಾಗಲೂ ಕಾಂಪ್ಲೆಕ್ಸ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, ಏನೇನು ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಸಬ್ವೆ ಸ್ಕೈ ವಾಕ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್. ಎಕಾನಮಿ. ಗುಡ್, ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, please write down all the things, okay? Any other things you will consider? This may be one of the questions. What are the principles of countermeasure? So one of the important questions was what are the principles of intersection design? Other things you consider during intersection design. First objective is it should reduce the conflict points. Next, it should be very easy to understand for the public. It should be very easy to in the economic. we'll see. So countermeasures for the intersections. So in exam they will ask individually. What are the countermeasures for an intersection? So what are the countermeasures for intersection? Tell me one by one. What are countermeasures? Okay, roundabout. One is correct. Good. Next. Intersection के ये countermeasures कौन से हैं? What are the measures you will take at intersection? Measures and countermeasures are same. Do not confuse.
Channelizing traffic.
Very good. Channelization. Okay. Second one is roundabout. Construction of roundabouts. So first and foremost thing is converting uncontrolled intersection to controlled intersection. By channelization, roundabouts, signals, providing signals. Next. A lot more are there. What you have studied so many days. Roundabouts is okay. Channelization is okay. Signals is okay. Next. Individually can one by one. What are the countermeasures?
Enforcement, sir.
Enforcement. Okay, enforcement. 4 things are over. I need 6.
Pedestrian facility at intersections, sir.
Very good. Especially take care of the pedestrian facility at intersection or pedestrian control at intersection. How will you do that? So and so, X, Y, Z. One is road markings. Other one is
recording
then footpaths. Then grade separated footpaths like skywalks and subways. Okay, pedestrian facilities over. Next, what are the things you will consider at intersection? 5 things are over. Still 5 required. Lighting system and road safety or traffic devices such as traffic signboards and markings. Lighting, traffic signboards and markings. Good. Next,
Road humps, sir.
road humps. What we will call traffic management. Okay. Traffic management. How traffic management? One is the speed control of the traffic. Second one is separate the slow moving and the fast moving vehicles. Third one is free left. Provide free left and islands for that free left turning. Okay, these are traffic management. How will you going to manage the traffic? Very good. Next.
Avoiding the sudden change of path.
Very good. Avoiding the sudden change out, sudden change in geometrics. Okay. Whatever the geometrics you will design, it should be very easy and very easy to understand to the drivers. Okay, understood now? Whatever the geometrics you will provide, it should be very easy to understand for a driver. Means if you have 4 or 5 intersections continuously, you cannot design one intersection in one way. Designer ಆಗಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಇಂಟರ್ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಐಡಿಯಾ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವ್ನು ಒಂದು ಹೋಗಿದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಹೊಸ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದ ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. So it should be very uniform. First of all, it should be very uniform. It should be very easy to understand. Okay, good. Next.
Diverting the traffic. Diversion of traffic.
What about diversion of traffic? Good. Traffic operation. So traffic operation. One is diversion of traffic. Okay. If any condition
Removing
is
the
happening,
element which creates the problem for pedestrians, sir.
eliminating the
Eliminating the elements which creates problem for cyclists.
very good. That is the site condition. Maintaining the site condition. That is advertisement boards and all. It is hazardous for visibility, site distances. Then we will eliminate signboards or advertisement boards. Very good. Okay, good. Very good. Next, what are the design principles? Whatever you said now, these are countermeasures. So for that countermeasure, you should design. What are the design principle you will consider? What are the principle for designs? See here, minimize the number of conflict points. So if you are designing it, so it should be very uniform and it should be very easy to understand. First and foremost principle. Whatever you are designing, it should be uniform, it should be easy to understand. Next, second thing is serve our objective. What is that? Minimize the number of conflict points. So hence, minimize the crashes. Understood?
Yes, sir.
It should serve our objective. Next, separate conflicts in space or time. What is that separate conflicts in space and time? Separate the conflicts in space means flyovers. Okay. Space is the distance. Distance vertically or horizontally. So horizontally, vertically actually. So separate conflict points in space means vertically space separated. Is that those are flyovers. In time means make sure that it is not frequent. Okay. Next, when you are designing something or three left turn islands or any roundabouts or anything, you should take care of that. Minimize the angle of conflict. Okay. So you should minimize the angle of conflict. Next, define and minimize conflict areas. One is minimize the conflict points. Second one is separate the conflicts. Then minimize angle of conflict. Then minimize conflict areas. Next one, define vehicle paths. That is free left turning, straight, and caution right turning, etc. Understood, na?
Yes.
The particular vehicle path should be defined. Okay, next, adequate sight distance. So whatever you design, so make sure that you get adequate sight distance because of that particular design. Okay, next, provide a clear indication of right of way requirement. So right of way, whatever the right of way required for that design, whatever you are designing, like skywalks or subway you are designing. So provide the right of way initially. You cannot occupy the space beyond. Okay. Next, whatever the design you are designing, whatever the design features, it should minimize the roadside hazards. Okay. Next, simplify the driving task. It should be very easy to understand by the drivers. Whatever the rules or regulations or whatever the design you will do, it should be understood by the drivers. Next, it should minimize the delay. Whatever you will design, it should not have an effect of delay. If you are designing traffic signal, the road user should not wait more than 2 minutes, 120 seconds. Understood, na?
Yes.
These are the design principles for an intersection. Understood?
Yes.
So countermeasures, what are the design principles we have seen. Next, for mid-block location, what are the countermeasures? So many crashes are occurring at a mid-block section. So what are your measures? Intersection is easy again, but general one. Mid-block is important. You ensure countermeasures near a mid block. This is very important. Now we will tell LC. If you not tell, no, I will not continue.
Enough road, sir.
Huh?
Agent speed improvement.
Design speed, very good. Maintain the design speed. So countermeasure is what? Speed control. Only speed control. Good. Next.
Condition of road.
Very good. Maintain the condition of road. Okay. Maintain the condition of road. What are the countermeasures? First one is speed control. Second one is make sure about the road condition. Next, good.
Sir, rise the road, sir. Crosswalk, sir. At crosswalk, sir. Rise the road, sir.
No, we are talking about mid block. Mid block on the straight path. Yellow, diversion. First one is speed control. ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಲ್ಲ measurements or measures through engineering in that roadside facility for pedestrians, for cyclists. ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಆಗ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ ಅದೇ ಸೇಮ್ ಒಂದು ಫ್ಲೋ ಚಾರ್ಟ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಫ್ಲೋ ಚಾರ್ಟ್ you remember. That same answer you will write. Okay. First one, enforcement on the vehicles. What is that? Speed control. Next, make sure about the road construction and maintenance is there, na, the title. So from that I'll take road condition. Second one is traffic control devices. Make sure that there is a particular traffic control devices. What is that? Road lighting and signboards, markings and delineators, alignment indicators. Straight agide, curve agide, alignment indicators. ಆ ತರ ತೋರಿಸುವಂತದ್ದು alignment indicators, delineators. Understood, na? Next, enforcement. So proper police enforcement should be there to make sure that no pedestrians are crossing between. Pedestrian ಬಂದು ಮಿಡ್ಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅನ್ನೋ ಕೇಸ್ ಬಂತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಎನ್ಫೋರ್ಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ರೆಡಿ. Okay, and next is educate the people. That is also counter measure. Educate the people not to cross for pedestrians. For drivers, not to be unconscious. Something like cautious ಆಗಿರಿ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಟ್ ರೋಡ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಡ್ರೈವರ್ಸ್ ಫುಲ್ ಹೈ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆರಾಮಾಗಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ವೇ ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಟ್ ರೋಡ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಫುಲ್ ಸ್ಟೇರಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಟ್ ಇಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಆರಾಮಾಗಿ ಹೈ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. So cautious ಆಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು. Or to take out that cautiousness or to maintain that cautiousness, rumble strips are given at regular intervals. Rumble strips ಒಂದೇ ಸಲ ಗಾಡಿ ಶೇಕ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ ಹೋಗಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ. Getting na? ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಸ್ಟೀರಿಂಗ್ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿಟ್ಟು ಫುಲ್ ಹೈ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ ಮಿಡ್ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಅವಾಗ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಸಮಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ಹಿ ಮೇ ಫೆಲ್ ಅಸ್ಲೀಪ್. ರಾತ್ರಿ ಇಡೀ ಡ್ರೈವಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗೆಲ್ಲ ಬೆಳಗಿನ ಜಾವ ಡ್ರೈವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಡ್ರೈವರ್ ನಿದ್ದೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಂತ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ವಾಸ್ ಸಿವಿಯರ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಅಕರ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್. ಬೆಳಗಾವಿ ಹೈವೇ, ಹುಬ್ಳಿ ಬೆಳಗಾವಿ ಹೈವೇ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಯಾರೋ ಒಬ್ರು ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಡ್ರೈವರ್ ನಿದ್ದೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಹುಬ್ಳಿ ಬೆಳಗಾವಿ ಹೈವೇದಲ್ಲೇ ಇದೆ. Then in Andhra also, Andhra Pradesh also, some 2-3 accidents with celebrities. It is recorded. Something like that. So provide rumble strips to counter this. Provide rumble strips. Rumble strips in the sense what? Continuous speed humps, small speed humps. So straight off, it will make sure that driver is not sleeping. So suddenly gadi shake agate, so driver will awake. Understood, na?
Yes.
So any countermeasures in mid-block sections? One is speed control. Next one is pedestrian control through enforcement. Next is roadside traffic control devices, delineators, road markings, etc., etc., etc. Next is rumble strips.
What
Next
is
is
interchanging of the road? Interchanging of roads.
No. ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋದು ಅಂತ ಅದು ಮಿಡ್ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋದು. ಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟ್ ರೋಡ್ಸ್
ಅದೇ ಸರ್, ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ರೋಡ್ ಒಂದೊಂದ್ಸಲ ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ರೋಡ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಈಗ. ಓಕೆ, ಅದನ್ನು ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು ಬೇಕಿದ್ರೆ. Okay, fine, we can add it. Next one is vertical alignment. Make sure not vertical alignment. Make sure about the geometrics. Geometrics correct ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು. Vertical alignment ಆಗಲಿ, horizontal alignment ಆಗಲಿ. Next is one of the things what Venkatesh said is that is also correct. Whenever there is addition of roads, service roads from the sidewise, okay? Minor roads add ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ನಮ್ಮ main road ಗೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ to make ensure proper safety, proper controls like speed breakers in the minor roads, sign boards like crossroads is coming ahead, next overtaking roads, etc. Next, any other counter measures? Say you have got a case like crash is occurring at a mid-block section. Crash occurred also. Some 2-3 days ago, crash occurred. Huh? So remember, when I say countermeasure, when the question is asked as countermeasure, try to provide it particularly. Say rumble strips. So in a mid-block section, driver may fall asleep due to the continuous roads, he will be relaxed. Sometimes in early morning sessions, due to that relaxation, he may fall asleep. To counteract that, rumble strips are given. Next, delineators. So in a mid-block sections, driver will be very relaxed about the alignment. It will be very straight alignment. Sometimes, if some curve occurs, he may not be able to control the vehicle. So to counteract that, delineators will be provided along the alignment of the road. Understood now? The question is asked about measures. Measures are can be taken up by engineering, education, and enforcement. In engineering perspective, and before and after studies, testing, etc., etc., etc. You should write in that way measures. Countermeasures. One title you give particular, say rumble strips. Why that is used particularly? Speed breakers. Why that is used particularly? Enforcement, police. Why that is given particularly? Understood now? Next, these are what is that? Design principles. Okay, these are design principles of mid-block section. Same here. Okay.
Avoid sudden right turn, left turns.
Okay, good. Avoid sudden right turn, left. So, question will be asked like this. How the question will be asked? See, there is a crash occurring at a intersection. That is right angle collision. Right angle collision in the sense what? Right turn ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಒಂದು vehicle ಆ time collision ಆಗಿದೆ, which is very frequent. Understood now? It's very general way of occurring accident at intersection. Intersection ಆಗುವಂತ general kind ಏನು right turn ತಗೊಂತಿರುವಾಗ accident ಆಗುವಂತದ್ದು. Okay? Because free left turn will won't fetch any difficulty. Free left turn easy ಇರುತ್ತೆ, no problem. Right road ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ difficult ಆದ್ರೂ okay. But right turning, merging or diverging ಅದು ಇದು ಎಲ್ಲ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So that is a very critical maneuvering in intersection. So question will be asked like this. A crash has occurred at a right angle turning in an intersection. So write down the countermeasures for that. Okay? What are the countermeasures? These are the countermeasures. What is that? What is the countermeasure? Right angle is accident. In ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ? See, whenever some peculiarly asked, when particular thing is asked, think about the reasons behind that. What may be the factors that caused accident? ಅದರ ಮೇಲೆ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಜನರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಸೊ ರೈಟ್ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಕೊಲಿಷನ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನೇನು ರೀಸನ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು? ವಿಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ. ಓಕೆ, ವಿಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು ಕೌಂಟರ್ ಮೆಜರ್. ಸೊ ಚೆಕ್ ಫಾರ್ ವಿಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್,
sign boards and also
ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಎನ್ಫೋರ್ಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಫೆಸಿಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸೆಟ್ರಾ. Come in that way only, telling for every question that is the answer. I told you in the beginning also. For whatever the question asks, that is entirely the same answer. So ಅದ್ರ ಬೇಸಿಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ನೀವು ರೈಟಿಂಗ್ ವೇ ಏನ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳಿದಾರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಆಗಿ ಬರೀಬೇಕಂತೆ. I have said you. So right hand collision ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ right hand collision, what may be the reason? Unconscious unaware of driver. Okay. So he may not be aware. What is the countermeasure for that? Educate the driver. How will you educate the driver? So proper signpost installation. What is that? Right turn ahead, or properly maintain that right turn. And one more thing is beware right turn causes accidents. Something like that. Understood now?
yeah.
Next, right turn ಅಲ್ಲಿ collision ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ vehicle condition ಇಂದನೂ ಇರ್ಬೋದು. So what is the countermeasure for vehicle condition?
Braking it.
ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ? particularly.
Maintenance.
Speed. See, maintenance of vehicle and all that will be measures. I told you, it's a general measure. Counter measure ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ particularly accident ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂದಾಗ particularly ಏನ್ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. Next is what vehicle ಗೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ speed, over speeding. So crash ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ over speed may be the reason. So one. Next driver ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಎಜುಕೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಟ್ರಾಫಿಕ್ ಸೈನ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ರೋಡ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನಿಂಗ್ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ವಿಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಜಾಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್. ರೈಟ್ ಟರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ವಿಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಹಿಂದೆ ಅನಿಸ್ಟುಡ್ನಾ? ಈಗ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಈಸಿ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ, ಇರೋದು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ರಿ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿಗೆ ಹೋದಾಗ ಏನು ನೆನ್ಪರಲ್ಲ, ನೆನ್ಪಿರತ್ತೆ ತಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನೆನ್ಪಿರತ್ತೆ, ಹೆಂಗ್ ಬರಿಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು ನೆನ್ಪರಲ್ಲ. ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಟೆಲಿಂಗ್. I read almost about 30 textbooks, 30 entire textbooks for this subject during my examination. I read about 30 different knowledge method textbooks. ಎಲ್ಲ ಓದ್ತಿದ್ದೇನೆ ಡೈಲಿ ಓದ್ತಿದ್ದಲ್ಲ. The whole semester I have read. So 30 textbooks are finished because nobody was teaching us. ಯಾರು ಪಾಠ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಿಲ್ಲ MTech. We are about ourselves. So what I was doing a regular thing was download some textbooks on the website, read the whole textbook, then understand it in your own way, something like that. So I have all the textbooks which I have read. So then I understood that when I went to examination, I understood that that was not necessary actually. Whatever I had done, 30 textbooks reading, that was not at all necessary. Because the question was so easy on this subject. Means what general way of asking the questions. Nobody will take the questions as if something from beyond the general way. How you will control that accident, what are the countermeasures for this, what are the engineering measures you will take, what are the program, write down the road safety auditing program, the procedure, nothing. It was very easy. So then, after all reading 30 textbooks and after all remembering all those things, the questions were so interrelated. ಒಂದೇ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೌಂಟರ್ ಮೆಜರ್ಸ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು, ಮೆಜರ್ ಫೋಕಸ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು. The answer is very familiar, very same. I am remembering the answers, but I was unable to write the answer in a formal way. But I did. As I did, it's okay. So that's why I am telling you in an experienced way, because I have experienced it. It looks as if very easy, but in an examination, if I ask you to write in a particular way, it will be very difficult. So you will not remember all those things. So please try to remember. First one is right distance. So what I am telling is the right angle collision. Try to remember what may be the reasons for that collision, right angle collision. Then you will come to the answer. So right angle collision ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ sight distance problem. So sight distance. Then right time visibility also I'll write. Next, traffic control devices. Night time ಅಲ್ಲಿ traffic control devices ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಲೈಟ್ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಕೊಡದೇ ಇರ್ಬೋದು. ಓಕೆ, ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ದೇರ್ ಮೇ ಬಿ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ವಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಇರ್ಬೋದು. ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಇಂಟರ್ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರೈಟ್ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಕೊಲಿಷನ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಸೈನ್ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಇರ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ದ ಡ್ರೈವರ್ ಥಾಟ್ ದಟ್ ಇಂಟರ್ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಫ್ and he maneuvered easily. But after crash, he realized that this intersection is special intersection. Understood, na? Like that. Next, analyzation. Analyzation is also one of the control. Next, roundabout. Signals. Understood, na? Next, let me see. You will tell this one. Right turn collision with opposing traffic. Tell me. So right turn collision happened with opposite traffic, with one of the opposite vehicles. What are the countermeasures you will give?
Median, sir.
Median, very good. You are separating the traffic, very good. See, 10 marks ಕೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ. So let me see who will give 10. One is median. Good, correct. Opposite traffic ಅಂತ ಬಂದಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ median ಅನ್ನೋದು ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. Good. Next.
Marking.
Good road marking, signboards. That is common. ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ಕಾಮನ್ ಅದು ಅದನ್ನ ಬಿಡೋಂಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. See what I am telling you have read, you have know the answer, but you are unable to present in a way. That's it. ನೀವು random ಆಗಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋದ್ರೆ it will take a lot of time to think and to get the answer. So that's why I am telling, remember the answer in a flow chart. ಒಂದು flow ಅಲ್ಲಿ remember ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. I have given you. Measures means engineering, enforcement, education. In engineering, traffic operation, roadside facilities, road construction and maintenance, something. Miscellaneous. ಆ ಥರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಲ್ಲ ಆ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ ನೆನ್ಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Then this thing you take some 2 points. That's it. Finish. Answer finish. Engineering, traffic operation. Come for the traffic operation. So opposite directionally crash after the right turning. What is your countermeasure? One is median. You are dividing the traffic in the opposite direction. Next is
alignment.
Maintaining the alignment. Okay, that may be a countermeasure, but it is a secondary. Adana lasting variable. Next thing is traffic signboards and road markings. Good. Next. Okay, 10 marks.
Pedestrians and safety, sir. Pedestrian safety.
Okay.
Road maintenance and pedestrian safety.
That's what. See, I have asked a question about right turn angle collision with opposite vehicle. I'm not talking about human interaction. Okay, to eliminate the pedestrian here because no human interaction. Particularly talking about vehicle interaction. That's what I am telling. Observe the question carefully.
Speed control devices.
Okay, speed control devices. How speed control devices? How speed control devices? Speed control devices in the sense speed breakers, correct? Rumble strips and speed breakers. Correct? So have you seen any road humps or rumble strips in an intersection? Intersection ಅಲ್ಲಿ road humps ಇದು rumble strips ಎಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿದೀರಾ?
Near to intersections ಇರುತ್ತೆ.
Near to intersection it will be given. I am talking about right angle collision already happened in an intersection. Intersection mid ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು crash ಆಗಿದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ counter measure ಕೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. Remember, think about the question. Carefully observe the question. One crash is already happened in mid of the intersection. In the middle of the intersection, crash already happened. With opposing traffic, vehicular traffic. So what is your countermeasures? So road speed control device will not come because we are talking about
Road marking.
Road marking is over. Road marking and traffic signs. That means
Road lighting.
road lighting. Good. Road lighting also. See, that right angle collision with opposite traffic might be due to loss of visibility during night time. So that is one of the solutions. Next, any vehicular. What design?
Sir, increase red clearance interval, sir.
Increasing.
Red clearance interval.
Okay, that is good. Okay, design in traffic signal.
Yes.
Okay, so right angle collision with vehicle intersection ಆಗಿದೆ, accident ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ meaning ಏನು? That is an uncontrolled intersection. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ? Understood? ಒಂದು ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ ರೈಟ್ ಲೈನ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ ಬರ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ that is an uncontrolled intersection. So first of all, convert that uncontrolled intersection to controlled intersection to traffic signaling. Got it? See, that's what I told. It looks very easy, but it has some depth of thinking. How will you think? That is about intelligence. And that comes when you think, when you observe. Do not see, observe. Not just listen, grasp something. Slogan is there. Next. See, one was traffic device and road marking. That comes in a title under traffic control devices. And I'm talking about titles. See, remember to this in this way, titles. Next, someone said design. In design, we are talking about traffic signal. Next, someone said another solution.
Road light.
Road lighting system. Next, any related to driver. I told you, think in this way. Anything related to driver, anything related to vehicle, anything related to road surface. Think in this way. Title you think, then you will get the answer. So anything related to driver now. Some collision occurred means in unconscious means not conscious. Driver is not conscious. How will you make him conscious? That may be due to his visibility failure and his road marking understand failuring. Okay. So how will you maintain that? The street lighting, properly maintained lighting, properly maintained light reflectors, traffic control device. That answer is over. Next, anything related to vehicle? Opposite ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋಂಥ vehicle collision ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ he might unable to understand there is an opposite vehicle. Okay. By how? Failure in headlight may be a possible, correct?
Yes, sir.
If he saw the headlight properly, opposite vehicle headlight properly, he might have understood there is an opposite vehicle. So there may be a failure in headlight of opposite vehicle. That is maybe one reason. Next, anything related to road surface? What all? Particular, clear answer. Heat resistance. Okay, brake failure may be a reason, which in turn is a friction. Next. I told now it looks very simple, but measures okay. Countermeasures will not regular again. Next, signalization. Here the answers: signalization. Next, median opening. Next, through the side distance. Next, wide median. Give the wide median. That is what I told now. Opposite vehicle accident ಅಂತಂದಾಗ median ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡ್ಬೇಕು. Next, right turn lanes. Understand this. We provide a separate right turn lanes. Next, crossroad intersection. If at crossroad intersection, center lane, center turn lane, painted island protection. Other turning alli center line na kodi. Turning allu center line na kodi anta. Okay. Next, right turn red arrow. So right turn alli road marking kodi with red arrow. Okay. Next, traffic signal. Give the red face. Whatever the Sunil said. What is it? Red clearance time. Give the clearance time more. Next, rear end collision. Rear end collision means what? Back accident occurred. Okay. So what is your countermeasures for that? We'll wind up just in 10 minutes. We'll wind up. ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಯಾಕೆ ಗಿವ್ ಅಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಐ ನಾಟ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ವೈ ಯು ಗಿವ್ ಅಪ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ಟೈಮ್. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು ಇಂಟರ್ವ್ಯೂ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಕೂತ್ಬಿಡಿ. ಟ್ರೈ ಟು ಗೆಟ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್. ದಟ್ ಮೇ ಬಿ ರಾಂಗ್. It may be wrong. At least you try that. But you have to sit quietly. ಯಾರೋ ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಡಿಸ್ಕರೇಜ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ, ನಗಾಡಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಯಾರು. When you have proper reason, you have proper counter this thing, measure or something, what is that? Proper defendants ಇದ್ರೆ ಯಾರೋ ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಆಶ್ರಯ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. Don't worry. So rare end collision ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ imagine rare end collision ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ. So what may be the reason?
Insufficient space.
Insufficient space, okay, that may be considered. Okay, next,
Poor visibility.
Poor visibility, good. Okay, rear end vehicle back side ಅಲ್ಲಿ reflectors ಇರಬೇಕು, red light reflector, that is a rule, correct? ಬ್ಯಾಗ್ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಕ್ಕಿ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಲೈಟ್ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಇರಬೇಕು ವಿತ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಲೈಟಿಂಗ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಹೆಡ್ ಲೈಟ್ ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಒಂದು ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಟ್ರಕ್ಸ್ ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಸೈನ್ ಇರಬೇಕು, ರೆಡ್ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಸೈನ್ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಅಥವಾ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ವರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಅರ ಬರ್ದಿರ್ಬೇಕು. ವಾಟ್ ಇಟ್ ನಾ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಆ ತರದ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು. ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ಫೇಲ್ಯೂರ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ಫೇಲ್ಯೂರ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ? ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ ಹೆಡ್ ಲೈಟ್ ಫೇಲ್ಯೂರ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಅಥವಾ ಮುಂದ್ಗಡೆ ಇರೋನು ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಆಗಿ ಆ ಮೆಜರ್ಸ್ ನ ತಗೊಳ್ದೇ ಇರ್ಬೋದು. ಬಟ್ ಇಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಹೌ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಥಿಂಕ್. ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಟೈಮ್ ಇರಲ್ಲ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ. ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾಮನ್ ಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್. ಇಮ್ಯಾಜಿನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋದು 5 ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಬರೆಯೋದು, ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಬರೆಯೋದು, ಫಿನಿಶ್. So if you are good at imagining and thinking and writing, you can finish this subject paper in 2 hours. No problem. Any other particular reason?
Time into
Signal, okay. How, what example you will give?
to maintain property.
Means how? Rear end collision occurs mainly, one of the reason as per my observation is ಹೋಗ್ತಿರೋ ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ ಸ್ಲೋ ಮೂವಿಂಗ್ ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ ಆದಾಗ, ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಿರೋ ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಸ್ಲೋ ಮೂವಿಂಗ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಹಿಂದ್ಗಡೆ ಇರೋನು ಓವರ್ಟೇಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ತಾನೆ. ಓಕೆ, so any other reason, think, just think, don't give up, think. Sudden braking, okay. What failure is that? Whether it is related to vehicle, whether it is related to driver or road, what is that?
ವೆಹಿಕಲ್
ಮುಂದ್ಗಡೆ ಇರೋ ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ ನ ಡ್ರೈವರ್ ಟ್ರಾಫಿಕ್ ರೂಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲದೆ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಸಡನ್ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಹಾಕೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಹಾಕೋಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ರೆಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಕೆಲವೊಬ್ರು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, 100 km/h ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಸಡನ್ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಪಕ್ಕ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಹಿಂದ್ಗಡೆ. ಅನಿಸ್ತದಾ? We must be aware of that rules. So we'll see. What is that? Queuing problem. Intersection ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಯೂ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಸಿಗ್ನಲ್ ಬಿದ್ದಿರುತ್ತೆ, ತುಂಬಾ ಕ್ಯೂ ಆದಾಗ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಹಿಂದ್ಗಡೆ ಇರೋದೆಲ್ಲ ಬೇಗ ಹೋಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಅವಾಗ ರೇರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಕೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಕಾಮನ್ ಇಂಟರ್ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಕಾಮನ್ ಇದು, ಗೊತ್ತಲ್ಲ? ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಓವರ್ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಇಂದ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಾಲ್ ತೆಗಿತಷ್ಟೇ ಮುಂದ್ಗಡೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಗಾಡಿ ಟಚ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ವೆಟ್ ವೆದರ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ಸ್, ಸ್ಕಿಡ್ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್, ಪೇಮೆಂಟ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಮೇಲೆ Next cue in intersections, it is called stop side distance. Stopping side distance proper ಆಗಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. Next, closed spaced vehicles. Closed spaced vehicle with closed misleading design of this thing, signals. Signal design proper ಆಗಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ, ತುಂಬಾ ಲೋ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ತುಂಬಾ ಹೈ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಡಿಲೇ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, ತುಂಬಾ ಲೋ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಈ ತರ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ತುಂಬಾ ಲೋ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, 60 ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ರು. ಅವಾಗ ಬೇಗ ಬೇಗ ಹೋಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಜನ, ಅವಾಗ ರೇರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Next. Okay, this is self-explanatory. Okay, wait. Go for next, crash with pedestrians. Is your countermeasure for pedestrian crashes? What are your countermeasures for crash with pedestrian interaction? ಒಂದು ರೋಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ whether it may be intersection or whether it may be mid block, crash has occurred between a vehicle and a pedestrian. So you have gone to the site. What is your observation and what is your countermeasure?
Educate the road, sir.
Okay, the pedestrian may be unaware of the rules and regulations. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So educate him for the rules and regulation. Okay, next. Very good.
Provide zebra crossing.
Okay, if any roadside facility is absent pertaining to pedestrians, provide that pedestrian facilities. Okay, good. Next.
Providing pedestrian islands.
Okay. That is what. Next kind of strategy. If these are already present, for your example, for your cluster, look for the basic strategies or basic countermeasures such as pedestrian zebra crossing, pedestrian lighting and pedestrian signals. If these facilities are already present, then also accident occurred or crash occurred, then look for the higher end strategies. Okay.
Reducing the vehicle speed, sir.
Controlling the vehicle. Control of vehicle. So how? Speed
Road
breakers. Okay. See, vehicle pedestrian involvement ಇದೆ ಅಂತ crash. So whether the ತಪ್ಪು ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ದು ಇರ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಡ್ರೈವರ್ದು ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ತಪ್ಪು ಪೆಡೆಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯನ್ದು ಇರ್ಬೋದು. ತಪ್ಪು ಡ್ರೈವರ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಏನೇನ್ ಕೌಂಟರ್ ಮೆಜರ್, ತಪ್ಪು ಪೆಡೆಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯನ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಏನೇನ್ ಕೌಂಟರ್ ಮೆಜರ್. ಡ್ರೈವರ್ದಾದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಬ್ರೇಕರ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಬ್ರೇಕರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಓಕೆ. ಪೆಡೆಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯನ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಎಜುಕೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, ರೂಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಹಂಗೆ ಬರ್ಲಿ ಕೌಂಟರ್ ಮೆಜರ್.
Barriers,
Okay, barricade. Wherever pedestrian crossing is heavy pedestrian crossing ಬರ್ತಿದೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ pedestrian facility ಕೊಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ನಮಗೆ ಡ್ಯೂ ಟು ಎಕಾನಮಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಡ್ಯೂ ಟು ಎಕಾನಮಿ pedestrian facility ಕೊಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. It is one of the speed controlling measure. That's it. That is traffic control device, barricade, or speed controlling device, barricade. Next, good. Avoid the signboard and road marking. Do not give this answer. Road marking, traffic sign, ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ answer. ಓಕೆನಾ? Warn the driver. How will you warn? Warning pedestrian crossing ahead. Heavy pedestrian crossing ahead. Pedestrian ಗೆ warning ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ. Do not cross here. Heavy vehicular zone. Heavy vehicular movement zone. Okay?
Yes, sir.
ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
ಅಸೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಹುಡುಕಿ ಬರೀತೀರಾ? Okay, understood, na?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Still, some of the pedestrian, okay. 10 marks. Okay, it's Next, countermeasures for railway level crossing. Last part of our discussion. Just take 5 minutes. So railway crossing hatra crash ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ. What is your countermeasure?
Barricades.
Barricade. Okay.
ವಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಅಡ್ವಾನ್ಸ್.
A barricade, warning signs, everything comes under roads traffic control devices. Next. ಅಷ್ಟೇನಾ? Barriers. See, what is the difference between you and common people now? ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ರಾಶ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅವರು ಇದನ್ನೇ ರೀಸನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ನೀವು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು ಆಸ್ ಅನ್ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್. ತುಂಬಾ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು.
ವಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಬೆಲ್ಸ್
Signals. Enforcements.
ಎನ್ಫೋರ್ಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಒಳ್ಳೇದು. ಕ್ರಾಸಿಂಗ್ ಬಿದ್ದಾಗ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಒಳ್ಳೇದು. ಗುಡ್. ಎನ್ಫೋರ್ಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಒಂದು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಬೈ ಸೌಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. ವಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. ಓಕೆ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಒನ್. ಓಕೆ, ಗುಡ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್
Speed breakers.
ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಬ್ರೇಕರ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್. ಸೊ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಬ್ರೇಕರ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೋಷ್ಟರಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಗುಡ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೇ ಕೌಂಟರ್ ಮೆಜರ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತಿಲ್ಲ. ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಯಾವುದೇ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಬರೀಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ?